but about 95% of them don't invest in the next step because they want to do everything themselves and they want to save a little bit of money. There's something today I'm going to talk to you about which is really, really important, and I don't think people understand how important this is, and these are brand guidelines. So basically, who has them? Every corporate company has a set of these. And these are just examples of a few corporates who have given me their brand guidelines to follow when I'm doing their work. So that's the NHS, a company called Hublock, and Bath and Riverside. So what are they? Basically, they're an instruction manual for everybody in the company. And they include lots of different pages that I'm going to explain and go through for you. Why are they important to have? So, for these reasons, they ensure consistency for your brand. Nothing can go wrong if all of these rules are followed. They put your company in a whole new league, and they're very simple for any designer to use, and they are basically the instruction manual to everything that you do for your business. What do they actually include? So everything, basically. The answers that your web designer will ask you are in this book. The instructions your printer needs are in here. The details for your sign writer, the things that your secretary needs to know, and basically all of the information that your marketing team needs for your company. So, I've got an example of my own ones that I have designed, and I'm going to go through. Right, okay. So basically, they include the do's and don'ts of how to use your logo. A lot of people think that using their logo is really simple. They get a logo designed, or they design one themselves, and then they just put it on everything, and they stretch it completely out of proportion. They don't realise the impact that that has on their actual company. I've even seen this done in the NHS, which is appalling, but this is why I keep asking for a referral into the NHS. But this is what this document explains in really simple English. So, have you ever needed a colour reference for your printer? All of the colour codes are in here. Also for your web designer, there are colour codes in there. And every single colour in your palette is in this book. And basically, do you use different fonts consistently for any material that you use, whether it be just a letter, whether it be a brochure, whether it be a leaflet? If you were designing it yourself, do you know exactly what it's supposed to look like? Because a lot of people just pick any random font in their document, and then it can be different from one document to the next. And people don't understand how bad that looks from an outsider's point of view, because you've got, one that's kind of an old school over here, and then you've got another one, a modern one over here, and it just completely wrecks basically what you're trying to achieve. So don't use different fonts for everything. So basically, do you design everything consistently? That goes from where you place the logo, the size of the logo, the area around the logo, your stationery. This gives you the guide, and basically any documents that you have, it just gives you a guide as to how everything is supposed to look all of the time, with no exceptions, basically. And also, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is the use of images. So, do you use your images consistently? And do you actually own the copyright for the images that you use? People go through the internet, Google something, use it for marketing material. One thing I want to let you guys all know, that if you use an image from the internet and it's not yours, and you use it on promotional material, and somebody spots that actually it was their image that you used, they can officially sue you. And it's a really, really big thing. And I think because of the openness of the internet, people don't understand the importance of the fact that images are so readily available, supposedly, if you just Google them, but you're really not legally allowed to just use them. I had a company a few weeks ago that I did a brochure for, and I specifically, in black and white, wrote to them and said, look, are these images yours? Are you sure I'm allowed to use them? And she's just like, well, I can't remember. And I said, look, I'm going to use them for now, but I'm not taking liability for the fact that I'm using them. She sent the brochure back to the marketing team to ask for approval on it, and she said, and then their quote was, are these copyrighted images? Does the designer have the right to use them? And I went back to her and said, well, I specifically said that to you before, I'm accepting no liability. So it's just to make it really, really clear for anything that you use, for anything that goes out, please just be mindful of what you use and how you use it. For anything kind of a little internal presentation, it's completely fine, but something, you know, that's going out into the world, you don't know, somebody could be sitting somewhere and receive that piece of information and could actually just decide they just want to sue you, and they have every right to do so if they can prove that it was their image originally. So my advice is get your own images, take your own images, or pay a professional photographer to do them for you. And then they just get kept in your bank of things to use, and then obviously how you use them goes into this booklet. So who am I looking for today? Or in general, I'm basically looking for companies with marketing teams in them. That can be health and local authorities, people like the NHS, councils, things like that, because they do have corporate identities, they do have brand guidelines, but they really don't necessarily use them the way that they should. Like I keep explaining, and this is a prime example. Also, universities, schools and colleges are really, really good referrals for me, because they also have marketing teams, and they have a structured kind of agenda, but they probably need multiple people to use them. So there are two names I've got up there. There are people I've asked for previously, but again, I'll put them out. Do you know Catherine Rowley from LNQ in there? She's part of the marketing team, and also Adrian Thomas, and he's part of Bart's Charity London. So if you can write those down, that would be great. So, how serious are you about your own reputation in your company? Just have a think about that for a second. And then think about who is your designer? And if it's not me, why is it not? But just have a think. And that's it. Any questions?